We like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B. Just before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe all of our YouTube videos by hitting the notification bell by subscribe button, as well as hit our Cash App, $ BJ Matthews, PayPal at Broderick Masters as well, and continue. Subscribe to the page. For we have, a lot of good content out there right now. Um, yes, sir. Let's go and get started, man, with the video. I know people are watching this Warriors Sacramento Kings game. I was gonna wait until after it was done, but the way the game is going is, might be another extra 15, 20 minutes before they actually end this game. So I just wanted to kind of get out the way. So we gotta speak on this situation with the LA Clippers. The Clippers right now are their season has completely has been completed. They just ended it this last night, and what its season has it's been a lot of surprises this year, and things that ups and downs, things that we didn't expect, all that good stuff. So I want to first say the Clippers, man. I'm very, very proud of how they fought this year throughout all the adversity, all the different things, all the changes. Um, they have nothing to hold their heads down for, man. They competed this whole year through the trades, through the injuries, through um, the coaching questions of the coaching, the rotations of the team. They just did pretty much what they had to do to, stick it out for the entire season. So I was very, very happy and proud of how they competed. For y'all that's coming in, man, hit that like button, hit the like button. Like I said, I know people are watching the game right now, so you can be watching the game as you're listening to me. And I was trying to come on last night, but I was a little bit too late. I came home pretty late last night, so I was just going to say I'm going to do it today. The Clippers season ended last night at the hands of the Phoenix Suns, 130 to 136. The Clippers lost in 5 games in this series. And going into this series, there's a lot of questions, about how could the Clippers compete with one of their star players, and Paul George, who was injured, with a hyperextension of his leg. And a lot of people question if the Clippers can be competitive in this series against the Phoenix Suns. And they quickly realized that the Clippers had the full depth team to compete with the Suns over the first couple games. Contributions from guys like Russell Westbrook, guys like Norman Powell, guys like Eric Gordon, Ivica Zubac. All these guys, contributed in the first couple games, and then you follow that up with, guys like Bones Highland, Mason Plumlee, Terrence Mann had his spurts as well. Everybody, contributed. And then, of course, the big player that we have to, talk about in the first 2 games was Kawhi Leonard. So questions have been, circling around the team and, what's going to happen in the off season, what's going to happen with Coach Ty Lue, what's going to happen with roster moves, things of that nature. How should we look at this season? And I'm going to kind of go through everything, and I'm going to let people in. And like I said, hit the like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe. I want to first address Ty Lue. Now, if you guys did not watch the post-game press conference yesterday, make sure y'all basically take a look at that with Ty Lue, what he said. And I know we got some people coming in here. He said this Heat Bucks game, Jimmy Butler, another 40 bomb. Yeah, Jimmy Butler's going off, man. Jimmy Butler's one of my favorite players, man. So I'm not surprised what Jimmy is. He's a playoff performer. A lot like Kawhi. I think he's like another version of Kawhi. So I'm not surprised Jimmy Butler is awesome. Jamal Adams says, I'm curious to know how Kawhi will prepare this offseason as far as recovery. We're going to get into all that. So Ty Lue has been questioned throughout the entire year I've been very critical of Ty Lue based off of how I expected him to coach from last season. I've been very, very critical of Ty Lue and his coaching methods because I feel like he made a lot of things too hard. A lot too hard based off of, what I'm saying, what he was doing the past couple previous years. A guy that was actually able to allow the Clippers to be um, a team that prevailed without their two stars the last couple of years, dropped the ball when they had an actual complete team. And it seemed like he was very, very roster, saying things like he doesn't have his full, he has, guys coming in and out, and the rotation wasn't great. Inconsistency, load management, all that stuff. People made, every excuse for Ty Lue in the book. And at first, I was one of those guys too, saying that Ty Lue needs his full roster. He needs to have everybody on board. But then I started noticing with him, even when Kawhi, PG, you know, John Wall, when he was there at times, their guys were there, he was still struggling with putting in the right rotations at the right time. It was like he had too much depth. So I just realized that at that point that Ty Lue is just a person, and he's a guy who overthinks his hand a lot. He actually makes things harder than what it needs to be. He will fight back from leads. He'll fight back from, deficits like he did last night. But he fails to do the early work. And I think that contributes a lot to more stress on our guys where they have to, play more minutes than they should. Right. So I think there's a point, there's a lesson to learn here with Ty Lue. Now, as far as next season, Ty Lue stated in his press conference that he plans on being back. He plans on playing the head coach of the Clippers next year. I was gonna be honest, I was pretty surprised about that. And because I didn't know, first of all, I thought he would take some time to really think about that because, again, there are people saying that Ty Lue might exit the team next year because of all the stress that's been going on. It was a lot of stuff at stake where they didn't know for sure if they were going to be able to retain him for this year. So I was really surprised that he said he would come back to the team. And that showed me that he really has a lot of love for the Clippers organization and the Clippers team. He has a lot of belief in their roster. And I think, him staying and sticking it out with, him having all those situations with his family about, the funerals and stuff like that this year, it just shows his commitment to the game. So a part of me was surprised, but then I thought about, I was like, a part of me was like, okay, well, this guy really loves the game. He loves his team. So I'm going to hold off on Ty Lue. If they bring him back, I am all open for it. He has done some great things with this team. He has gotten to the conference finals. He's gotten this team to pretty much to play in without their two best players just last season. And then you look at this year, I think he really found a niche with Russell Westbrook. So I think he was able to, to get the best out of him. So speaking of which, we had to talk about also what the Clippers are going to do with Russell Westbrook. Now, make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in here. I'm looking at the comments that I've seen, some of these comments. TuneIn Sports said the lack of using Covington. Yeah, we're going to talk about Robert Covington too. But him, my man Mike, what's good, my guy? He said, what's up, BJ? What's going on? We got to talk about the contract of Russell Westbrook. Now, Russell Westbrook this series was really good, actually. And if we look at his stats for the playoffs, throughout the 5 games he was here, he averaged 26 points, 7.5 rebounds, 7.3 assists, 46% from the 2, 40% from the 3, and 88% from the line. And you compare that to what he was with the Lakers this season, 15.9 points per game, 6.2 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 41% from the field, 29% from the 3, 65% line. So his shooting splits has skyrocketed. As far as 2-pointers, 3-pointers, and free throws. Of course, he averaged more points because he was more of the first option. rather than being the third option. And then you look at the rebounds, he averaged more rebounds. He averaged 0.2 less assists, which is interesting to me. It shows that as much as people want to get on Russell Westbrook for his turnovers, they have to also equally give him credit for his assists, his playmaking. Because I don't care who you are, if you averaging 7, 8 assists per game, you're considered an elite playmaker as a point guard. But people just constantly, terrorize him about his turnovers. Which last night we saw that he was not very good as far as his turnovers and his shoot. I think he had another bad shooting night last night. So, and he missed some point blank layups. But it doesn't take away from what he did with the Clippers this playoffs, man. Like games 2, 3, and 4, it was brilliant. I mean, even game 1, he was good on defense. He wasn't great shooting the ball, but games 2, 3, and 4, he was very efficient from the field. So we gotta give him credit for that. Now, what I noticed about Russell Westbrook is this: is he's not a number one option on a championship team. He's not a number one option, and you could possibly say he's not really a number two. He might be a number two on a playoff team, but not a championship team. Is a difference. A playoff team can, be a seed from 1 through 8. I think Russell Westbrook can be a number two option. It depends who you put him with. I think him and Kawhi, you can make him a number two option, and then a number three option you could put him as definitely on a championship team. That's why I feel like if Kawhi+Pg were there, they would have won the series, of course. But Russ, we have to figure out what we're going to do with Russell Westbrook. Now, I know he has a vet minimum. I think the highest the Clippers can offer him is, I think, $6 million. There's speculation that Russell Westbrook can possibly leave for a bigger contract, which I understand if he does make that decision, because, of course, it's all about getting the bag. It's all about getting the bag and getting your money. So, of course, you're going to give Russell Westbrook that option. Teams are seeing how he play. Like I've said it before, as much as you can lower your value, you can also raise it. You can always get your value up. And it took him really only like 30 games to get his value up, because now people looking at Russ Westbrook, okay, he can still play, he can still, put butts into seats, he can, still be exciting to watch. So teams, you're gonna have some contracts out there that's gonna want to pay him. And we have to remember, this is still a top 75 player at the end of the day. So I think the Clippers, what Russell Westbrook brings to this Clipper team is, first of all, he brings them energy. He brings them vocal leadership. He brings them intangibles. He brings them things that, they didn't have. Because as great as Kawhi and PG are, I think their personality and their demeanor, they don't really have that vocal leadership. I know PG can talk. PG likes to, but he's more of the cool dude. And Kawhi is more of the guy, just the silent assassin. So I think a guy like Westbrook fits well with that team, not just on the court but off the court. I think he gives those guys belief. I think he's a very likable person to play with, and he has experience and depth. So I think with the Lakers, he just wasn't the right fit, because you're pretty much somebody who's like LeBron. So at this point, if you got a situation like this, if I'm the Clippers, I'm trying to get Westbrook back on this team. And I'm trying to give him the opportunity to really have a real season with Kawhi and PG and the team. So if I'm the Clippers, I'm offering as much as I can get him. I know Russell Westbrook's made up close to like $100 million the last couple of seasons, so I know he's not really hurting for money. So I think he'll be fine. I don't think he's really trying to get like the big bag. I think you're at 34 years old. You're trying to actually, get more of get a championship. So, and I think there's other ways to get money, like through endorsements as well, which I think Russell Westbrook has that as well. So I don't think, like I said, I don't think he's really hurting for money. So now it's about getting a championship. So if I'm the Clippers, I'm trying to get him back on this team. right? Now, let's go through some of the players who I think possibly can either get put out or basically do I think they should stay or go. So let's start with the first person. Let's start with Marcus Morris. Now, Marcus Morris, I believe, is earning $18 million a year with the Clippers. Don't quote me on that, but he's earning somewhere around $18 million a year. And for me, Marcus Morris, when he came to the Clippers, he was supposed to be known as a two-way player, defender, also a outside shooter, hit big shots, a tough guy. But over this past season, he's digressed heavily. It's been, not just on offense, but on defense. He had a pretty relatively good game last night, but still he wasn't able to really be all that dominant. He's not the same player he was last year or the year before that. And that's okay because, as you're getting older, Marcus Morris has had some knee situations, lateral quickness and things of that nature. So he's not the same defender he once was. If I'm the Clippers, I'm getting rid of Marcus Morris. His contract, he's making a good amount of money. He can open some money on his books. I think, with this team, we have to get younger so we can help out Kawhi and PG throughout the season so he doesn't carry much load. I think Marcus Morris has to go. And pretty much his services has been kind of like, it's been great to have him here the past, 4 seasons, but it's time for him to, I think, hit the door. And yeah, another person, Eric Gordon. They brought him in at the trade deadline, and he's had some good spurts with the team. But what I noticed about Eric Gordon is his inability to drive to the basket and score has went down because he's older now. I think he's 34 years old, so he's not the same player he once was. I remember EG used to be somebody that can get downhill, dunk on you, can score, was very strong, but he's just completely isolated himself to a 3-point shooter. So he's no longer what he once was. And with this Clipper team, when they got the guards, they have plenty of good guards who can score. You got PG there, you got Norman Powell there, you got Bones Highland, who's still young, at 22 years old. You got guys like Brandon Boston, who I think they're going to use him more. Amir Coffey, they're going to use him more. They have to get younger. So I think Eric Gordon is somebody that's taking up minutes that he don't need to be taking. I think it's just pretty much done. So I would get rid of Eric Gordon as well. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in here. Deja Mercy said Miami eliminated Milwaukee. Wow, that's crazy. So that's a big hold on Milwaukee right now. They lost to Miami. That's going to really make people think about Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think so. Neptune, most likely PG will convince him to stay, so I'm not really worried about Russ. Yeah, I'm not really worried about it either. I'm just pretty much pointing it out. But Eric Gordon has to leave. He has to go. And somebody else we got to look at going to probably be gone. It's going to be either Nicholas Batum or Robert Covington. Now, this one's a difficult one because we're pretty much young at every single spot except at the power forward. Point guard, shooting guard, small forward, center. We got guys who are pretty relatively young. This is probably the spot that we're at the oldest at. That's at the power forward. Marcus Morris is 33. Rocco's 32. Batum, I think, is 33 as well. So all these guys are in their 30s. They're not super old, but they're not super young either. And the way they're playing, they're definitely, there's a difference in pace with those guys on the court. Now, we know with Rocco, for whatever reason, Ty Lue was not playing Robert Covington enough minutes. And we couldn't figure out the reason why. Rocco's a 6'8" power forward who can, stretch, shoot the ball, has great hands, will play defense, solid. But for whatever reason that they could not figure out why weren't they playing this man more minutes, right? I feel like Rocco can really start for this team, but Ty Lue was just not playing this dude. And then Nicholas Batum is somebody who has been a Clipper favorite for the last couple of seasons because you know how he was in the playoffs a couple years ago in the 2021 playoffs. You know, Nicholas Batum has been a very good glue guy, right? He hits shots. He played great help side defense, great locker room guy. So he was somebody that you could say like a lot of people were very very high on, but Batum has kind of fell off this season as well. And like I said, it's all about getting younger. I don't know, because personally, if you get rid of Marcus Morris, you might not have to get rid of Batum or Rocco. You might not have to, but you'll probably one of those guys are not going to really be playing next year. And I just don't know who it's going to be. So I'll leave that kind of left out to y'all what y'all think is going to happen with those two. But you're dealing with Rocco, who Ty Lue refuses to play, and if he comes back next year, how much more is he going to be playing them unless they get rid of Marcus Morris, because that seems like to be Ty Lue's favorite. And then Batum, he's just dealing because he's just older now. You can just tell how he runs, how he plays. He's not what he was, a few years ago, right? So we'll see about that one. Then of course another person we gotta look at is our big and Zubac. This is an interesting one. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Giannis is a fraud. Yeah, I'm gonna get into Giannis probably later, man. But after that, I don't want to hear shit about Giannis being the best player in the league. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. If you're not gonna play Rocco, let him go. There are other teams that can use him right now. I think your team can use him. Tuner Sports, the Cavs can use him. I think y'all missing a forward who can stretch the floor and shoot. I think that's what y'all missing. I think y'all can really use Rocco. He said, "Hey, nah, Jimmy Butler's a monster, man. Man, I've been telling you about Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler's a monster. I've been saying he's another version of Kawhi, man. Right? So I'm not surprised with Jimmy Butler. So Ivica Zubac, some people are asking like, what is Zubac? Is he really worth the time as a big man? Because some people don't think he's a starter. Now, I won't go that far. I think Zubac can start for a team. I think he's developed a lot. I think he does have some weaknesses. He does not have the best, feel, does not have the best hands, doesn't have the best footwork, but he does have, the ability to score in the post. He does rebound. He does, protect the rim. And I think the Clippers have enough long wing depth to get away with, Zubac having to always be dominant. But I'm kind of in the middle with him. If they can get like a better big for him, like I say, or a more versatile big, then I'm saying, okay, let's see. But I'm not crazy about just letting go of Zubac. I think he's, raised his game a lot to, be the starter of this team. I think he's also been somebody that I think the team really likes, and his contribution. So I'm not so open just to, let go of Zubac. Then, of course, we got the players that we need to really, get developed more. I'm talking about Terrence Mann, who I just think, hasn't got the fair opportunity to really develop his game because there's just so many changes. But I think Terrence Mann is a glue piece to this team. He's 26 going on 27. So Terrence Mann Terrence Mann deserves to have a big year. I'm talking about him being able to gel with, this team. So I love Terrence Mann. I think, next year he needs to have a consistent role on his team. So, um, you know, they need to develop him. Norman Powell, definitely. My shout out to my man Norman Powell. I think last night this series he's really earned his spot with the Clippers. I know he had that turnover at the end, but um, Norman one of them guys, bro. He a competitor. He's only gonna be more and more better. And you can say he has a case for sixth man of the year. So I like Norm. Shout out to Norm 619. Those are the main ones I want to talk about. Hit the like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe. BJ, if you let Rocco go, who you keep? You have to go get another power forward. You have to go out there and get another piece, which shouldn't be too hard. But also, you bring up Amir Coffey and Brandon Boston. See, a lot of this goes back to them actually getting into their depth. See, the Clippers, to me, they didn't use enough of their depth, and that's why I got on Ty Lue so much this season. He didn't play enough of his young guys. I think the year before that, when he was forced to play more of his young guys, I think we had a more consistent team. When we have to play guys like Brandon Boston, when we have to play guys like Amir Coffey, Terrence Mann, Luke Kennard, a lot of our younger guys, it would seem like it was working and gelling better more. I think the season was much more fun. Even though we didn't get to the playoffs, the team seemed more together and more gelled. So I think they need to go back to that next year, and they got to unload more of their they got to unload more of their older pieces. So that's that. Now let's talk about the big one. I'm gonna let people in after this. Kendrick Jackson said on the fence with Zoo, if the Clips keep him, they must get someone who complements his weaknesses. He's too situational, inconsistent. Yeah, like I said, I'm in the middle too. I'm just kind of like, if we keep him, cool. If we don't keep him, cool. Because he does have situations where he does show out, and there's other games where you can be exposed, like on that pick and roll. So, I mean, it just depends what the situations he's in. But that's why I think Mason Plumlee, who I also think they need to keep, can fill in that role and actually help Zubac, in situations. I think they keep both players, Zubac and Plumlee. And that's why I think they went out and got him, because he can actually be better off the pick and roll. I think he can actually, be more versatile. So I like him a lot. And also, I think they got to use Bones more. I like Bones Highland. I think he's a young, energetic player, and I think he's somebody that can be our backup point guard on this team. I think he'd be the backup point guard. So move Terrence Mann to the wing and move Bones as the backup. I think that they'll have something going. Yep. So the Warriors just won and the Heat just won. So that's going to be two stories I'm going to be talking about later on. Let's go into the big one, Kawhi+Pg. So this article just came out earlier today. So it says the Clippers will remain committed to Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. I'm not surprised. There's a lot of speculation. People talking about, they say blow it up. And, of course, you had the show a few days ago talking about they're going to blow it up. Well, according to sources, Mark Medina, they said that they're pretty much committed to Kawhi+Pg for the next few years. And I guess a few of the reasons why is because the Clippers have the arena coming called the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California, which is, in LA, the city part of LA. They got that arena coming, so they have to have ways to fill up those seats. And if you let go of your two cash cows, and I'm talking about Kawhi+Pg, your two stars, you're not going to bring any real traction to the team. You're not going to bring any real stars. You're not going to bring any real people because people want to see the stars play. So what they're going to do is they're going to take they think the reward of having Kawhi and PG outweighs the risk of their quote unquote injury history, which I'm gonna get into in a minute about how I think some of it is legitimate, but I also think some of it is overblown. But Kawhi and PG will be sticking with the Clippers according to sources, Mark Medina, and they said it pretty relatively quick. Now, it was just reported this morning, this morning actually, that Kawhi Leonard actually tore his right meniscus. Shams Karina, one of the NBA insiders, reported this morning that he tore his right meniscus. Now, I was one of those people saying that possibly Kawhi had something. He probably was he low managing? Was he just try to be conservative? I had a lot of different thoughts in my head. I'm sure a lot of y'all did, but he had a torn right meniscus. So I actually owe Kawhi Leonard an apology for it. I actually hit up his uncle Dennis. I mean, if y'all don't know, I actually have his uncle Dennis. I talked to him, and I actually hit him up with a text saying, I hope Kawhi has a speedy recovery. And he responded back saying, "Thanks, I appreciate it, my man." So Kawhi has a torn right meniscus, and what I'm trying to figure out is how he actually pulled off a 31-point game in Game 2 against the Suns with a torn right meniscus, man. So that's some next level stuff that he just did. And one of my boys, Bruce, said, I said, why do people really get on Kawhi about injuries? Like, you got all these other players getting injured in the playoffs and stuff like that. Guys like, KD's been injured, John Morant's been injured, Joel Embiid's injured. But people just stick on Kawhi Leonard. Like he said, why is that? And he said because he thinks that people see how great he is. They just want to see more of him. So they're kind of frustrated, a lot like the fan base. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But he has Kawhi has been diagnosed with a torn right meniscus, and from what I understand, that injury takes about 2 months to heal and rehab and stuff like that, 2 to 3 months. So we're in April, going in May, so he will be pretty much about till July or August, he'll be pretty much ready to go. But knowing Kawhi, you're gonna still take more time, with the rehab and strength and all that stuff. So season don't start till November, so hopefully he'll be back ready for the start of the season. If not, definitely by the end of this year. So it could have been worse. It could have been a torn ACL. He'd be out for the whole season again. But it's just a torn right meniscus. So that's that. The Clippers are staying committed to those two. Kawhi's 31, PG's 32, so they're relatively still in their primes. So I think they got about 2 or 3 more great seasons left, and then possibly another 1 or 2 to finish out, because I know their contracts end after next year. They have a player option. So too much money, too much of a great team, too much depth for them just to go ahead and split it up. So that's that. I'm gonna let y'all in and let y'all think what y'all have to say about the situation, about them possibly them not blowing it up, and also who do y'all think they should get rid of, who y'all think they should get. Do y'all think Ty Lue should be the coach? Anything that you want to talk about regarding the Clippers, come in, let me hear it. Go through some of these comments. Mike said, do you trade for a third star? No, I don't think you have to trade for a third star. I think Russell Westbrook's their third option. That's all they need to really retain. I think they're good with him. See, Russ, people got to understand, Russ is the type of player, like I said, he's not a number one no more. Really, he was never a number one player on a championship team, but he's really he has to be used more as a weapon, more like a guy who's going to get other players involved in transition and all that good stuff. So I think they're good where they're at. If they have to make any moves, they'll do at the trade deadline. But I think they're good where they're at. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. What up, Josh? Yo,
What's good, BJ?
what's going on, bro? How you doing?
Irritated.
Irritated? What's up? Talk to me. You gotta talk a little bit louder.
I'm just trying to figure out how we just sit here and lost this series like that. Like we had a chance to win this. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah.
And the fact that the referees cost us the game on game, what was that, game 3?
You talking about all those free throws?
Yeah,
Mm.
that's probably the worst officiating game I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Let me let me ask you this: do you
What's
think
up?
they should fire Tyler?
No, I don't think they should fire Ty Lue right now. I think it's the doors. Ty Lue, he has until if he does the first 20 games, I will know if Ty Lue deserves to be fired. I say
Okay.
let him stick around until um let him stick around for next season. I said the Clippers gotta get off to a strong start this year. I remember this year they didn't get off to a strong start. They got off to a slow start. They have to get up to a fast start next year. If they don't get out the gate running and Ty Lue's messing around and all this other stuff, bro, within the first 20, 25 games, let him go. Because that shows me he still ain't learned.
I mean, he been messing around this whole season.
Right. But now you have a full training camp. Kawhi and PG should be able to be back. Well, I know PG will be back. We'll see with Kawhi, but I mean, the timeline of the injury Kawhi got, he should be back. But knowing him, you never know. But you get rid of Marcus Morris, you get rid of Eric Gordon, you get younger, you use more younger pieces. We'll have to see. Um, we'll have to see what it is, how they respond. So if Ty Lue goes in there with the same bad coaching habit, then I have to get rid of him.
I mean,
But if he
I want
comes
them to get
in, you say what?
I want them to get rid of him now and go get Nick Nurse.
See, and I know people like Nick Nurse, but I think Nick Nurse though his personality wouldn't really mesh with Westbrook. The reason why I say keep Lue is because I think him and Westbrook click, and I think that he bonds more with the guys. So I think, I would stick him out the first 25 games of the season.
Would you trade Zoo for Pascal?
I mean, if they do that head up, hell yeah. But will they
Because
do
I
that?
know Vucevic is a free agent this season, isn't he? This off season.
I would do Pascal for Zoo head up. Hell yeah, that's not even a
And then
question.
go sign Vucevic.
Mm, nah, I don't really think we need Vucevic. We don't need more. Like I like Plumlee, I like him, and I think Pascal's a good enough stretch shooter for us, and he can rotate on defense. So I think we'll be fine just with him. So uh, Deuce Times, what's good, bro?
Yo, fam, what's up, man? What's going on with y'all?
What's up,
I
Brody?
guess
What's
we,
good?
I guess we over here, man, reading the what do you call that? The eulogy, whatever for the season.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
bro.
feel that, man. I'm hella hurt, bro. I'm hella hurt. You know what I mean? Like everybody else. If this person wasn't hurt, if this didn't happen, if this had happened, I think the referee screwed us on game 3, like big time, and that kind of put the writing on the wall for us. But Ty Lue, I'm giving him, bro. I'm giving him the C minus. There's no way, no way. When you see Westbrook turning the ball over like 4 straight possessions, you got to pull him, bro. You got to pull him. And he cost us that third in the third quarter every time. You know what I mean? You live and die with it, but as a coach, okay, he a little turned up. You know, we got to turn him down a little bit. You just can't let him shoot us out the damn game or turn us over out the damn game, bro. Like, and him not playing Rocco over Mook, like I have to know what's going on about that. T man playing 20 minutes a game, like bro, like I didn't get it, man. EG, you know, EG was in a slump. I'm hearing he's hurt now. He had a bad hip. So why aren't we giving those minutes to man? Like, so I don't know what's going on with Ty Lue. Hey, did you guys are you? I don't know if y'all are on Twitter or whatever, but it was a thread from a guy called Cancun Content. Did you read that?
Nah, what happened?
He was just going through like all the stuff that everybody was like, all the behind the scenes stuff, like how like the front office and Coach Lou was like at war or whatever, and like all the stuff he was doing, like the 3 guard lineups, the 4 guard lineups. Sometime like earlier in the season, like he was going against the front office, like how he wasn't playing Rocco and Moses Brown wasn't getting minutes and Zubac was getting wore down. Zubac played more than anybody this season, and he gets
Right.
hurt in his
And that's
little
why I say he should get
slump
fired.
hap.
Okay.
I don't know.
I gotta look at
So
that.
man, yeah, it was a
And that
thread
was
last night. It was a guy. He's supposed to be some guy who works for the Clippers, whatever, like a fly in the wall type guy. And he was just talking about how like everybody was like at war or whatever, and how Kawhi is like separated for the team. And you kind of can see that like the disconnect in the team. Like when Kawhi played, everybody stood around and watched him play or whatever. So I don't know if guys are feeling a certain type of way about him. So I don't know,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't
Like I'm
think I
just
don't I don't I'm looking at I don't think it's really nothing with Kawhi and his team. I just think, I think Kawhi gets in his little, I won't say his moods, but the dude going through a lot right now. You're not even just talking about the whole his injury, but his sister got life in prison. I know people saying
wait a
like,
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's kill that. Let's kill that narrative right now. That's a sister just by like his dad's sister. He didn't even know. So
he,
like,
he,
don't put that out there.
so you say
That,
what?
that, it's like a sister from his dad or whatever. You know how that goes. Whatever. It's like a sister he never even knew.
Oh, he didn't grow up with
So
her.
yeah, he didn't even know her. Like they end up finding out that your sister had the same dad or whatever. So let's
Oh,
not put that out there.
okay, okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
this happened when it like right when he got signed with the Clippers. I guess now she's got now like convicted or whatever, but
No, I've been
this
I've
happened
been
like
following the story. Yeah, I've been following this. I know it like it happened in Moreno Valley. I know it happened over there. But I thought that he had got lawyers for her and everything like that. That's what I read. So
yeah, it was just like somebody like that, he was probably looking out for or whatever. He feeds a lot of people, he kill all that shit quiet, but that sister was like, what I mean, just his sister. He didn't really even know her.
okay. Okay. Gotcha. Uh Kirkland, what's good, man?
What's good, BJ, man?
Chilling, bro. What's good with you?
Ain't nothing, man. Just chilling myself.
Man, we just talking about our thoughts about the Clippers season, what's been happening, and all that stuff, man.
So my thoughts on that, and first of all, shout out to Miami too. I just wanted to say that. I don't. Miami surprised the shit out of me. That's all I gotta say. But the Clippers season, let's be honest, y'all. Y'all saying Ty Lue, he wasn't a good coach, but well, he was a decent coach. Ty Lue tried his best this year to me because you had a in and out with Paul George and Kawhi. They both was in and out of the lineup, so he did his best. He's still a top 5 NBA coach. That's how I feel about Ty Lue. And honestly, when Kawhi went down, we couldn't do anything after that. And the whole you got to think when you don't have your superstars in Clippers, I think they only had 2 players injured the whole playoffs, and that was Kawhi and PG. Just those two. So if you don't have those two, then everything your season's over. So I feel as though when Kawhi went down, the season was over. We can say, oh, Russell Westbrook, you got to pull him out because he had so many turnovers. Westbrook played the best basketball I've ever seen. That's how I feel about that. Ty Lue put him in he played the best winning basketball I've ever seen. And I like what you said, BJ, about Russell, that, he plays better not as a number 1, but he plays better as a number 2, number 3. So Russell Westbrook, he played the best basketball I ever seen. So he was not the problem. The problem was we didn't have our stars in. If we had our stars in, the series would have won at least. I said 6 games. The series would have won 5 games. I'm not gonna even lie. The series would have won 5 games, and the Clippers probably went to the finals. But that's the whole key is we have to have our stars healthy. But I don't think they should blow it up either. Kawhi, I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't think it's going to take a whole year. He'll probably be back in the starting lineup in the beginning of the season. But I feel as though the Clippers got to stick to what they got, figure out what contracts they got to bring back, keep Powell, keep certain players, Zubac, definitely keep Russell, T-Man, but Eric Gordon, you might have to get rid of him. But other than that, Clippers, their season, you have to have your stars injury if they're not healthy, they're not healthy. That's how I feel.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt right here, man, but we got to come on and talk about the star shit, man. These guys had lead in every single one of these games, double digits. These guys didn't line up and stop nobody. Like I seen every time, bro, they come off the double team and these guys just overcommit on the closeout. Like Eric Gordon was out there getting dropped. Norman Powell letting people run right to the basket. Russell Westbrook letting people go right to the basket. Like, come on, bro. We can't say, oh, we didn't have the stars. These guys didn't play no defense. They didn't play no defense all year, and that shit came like to bite us in the ass.
I
Well,
understand.
that kind of goes to the coach. Like I've always been saying, the IQ of their team is not very high. Our IQ is not very good. To me, the most smartest player on the team as far as IQ is Kawhi. That's why I think with a guy like Russ, when he's kind of running rampant, that's why Kawhi makes such a difference because he can make timely shots and kind of slow Russ down, and they can give it to somebody that can actually slow the game down for Russ. If it was PG and Russ, to me, it wouldn't be as strong as Kawhi. So yeah, defensively we're not in tune, which is crazy because we have the personnel to do it. But that goes back to our coaching, and also we don't really have much offensive sets. We have a lot of ISO in, which makes it more easier for teams to guard us. So I think the coaching mixed in with our IQ as a team is what's something that we have to improve on. And I think we're also a little bit too old. We gotta play our younger guys like Amir Coffey, Brandon Boston, and Terrence Mann this season.
Yeah, I do.
Well,
I do agree.
I
do
don't
agree
know if
with
B
that.
Boston can go, but I like Bones over Boston and the other light skinned dude. What's his name? Preston. I like Bones over both those guys. But these
Yeah, I
guys didn't
like
play no
Bones.
defense, bro.
Bones is nice though. Bones is
I
nice,
like Bones.
and I understand
Yeah,
the defense part, bro. But you got to think, bro. If you don't have, I'm saying stars because you need a player that's gonna match the other stars in the team. So even if they did play defense, it's not gonna matter because Devin, you know what I'm saying? Like your best defenders are your stars. Kawhi,
But
PG.
it does matter though, bro. Like these guys can sit in and cheer, bro. I seen Norman Powell sit and cheer. I've seen Eric Gordon guard up. Like these guys were letting Devin Booker run basically training camp drills,
I mean,
run
but you
around
only
the
could do
cone,
so
shoot the
much
jump.
if your best defenders aren't. And you got to think you're asking those dudes to play offense and defense now. You only can do so much. These dudes are not. They're not like.
No,
I
bro.
know what
But
you're
you have to
saying,
make
but
it better.
they're not the
You have to
best
make it.
defenders.
You have to make it harder on these. Devin Booker was running training camp drills, dog.
But I mean,
He
he's
did
gonna
whatever
do
he wanted to
that if Kevin
do.
Durant's on the other side, though. You gotta look at that too, bro. If Kevin
But yeah,
Durant's
but
right
like
there,
if you're double teaming, bro, and you're rotating, why are you always over committing on the double team? Like this shit happened since game one.
yeah,
That's how
I
Kawhi
give you
hurt
that.
his
They
knee.
do overcommit. They've been doing that all year. They've been over
That's how
all year.
Kawhi got his knee hurt, bro. When he closed down Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant broke on the inside, almost dropped him.
I know exactly.
That's how he hurt his
Game
knee.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
game one.
yeah,
They're
that was a crazy.
overcommitting,
Yeah,
bro. Close out. All you gotta do is close out under control, make the guy shoot over top of you, or go body to body with him. Like that shit was that shit. Every single one of them niggas did that shit, dog.
Oh yeah, I give you that though. Their defense has been. That's why I didn't want to face Sacramento, because if we faced Sacramento, they would have shifted the shit out of the Clippers.
Yeah, they would have ran the shit out of us off the
Yeah,
court, bro.
yeah. So I do agree with you that they do overcommit a lot. So they do have their defense.
That shit was crazy,
all
dog. Every single one of them did it. Every single one of them did it. Like when are you going to close out under control? Like that's basketball 101. Close out, sit down and cheer, kick, slide. Like we all know that, bro. Like fuck that, homie. Devin Booker, everybody wanted to juice Devin Booker up. He's out there running fucking basketball drills, homie.
No,
all he was doing running around the cone and shooting the jumper.
Yeah,
that's all he was doing.
He was like a star on the court, bro. He was like an all-star.
Like Kobe. He looked like Kobe Bryant.
That's 2K like right there. That's quick elevator one rip, bro. off the ball, get the swing.
Though too, man. I don't know. Clippers, I don't know, man. It's just like it's so weird with them because it's like they didn't, like, you know what I'm saying, like their full potential we have yet like to really see, and that's just sad for me. Like I want to blame everything else, but I'm like, if we don't have our stars, it doesn't even really matter. That's how I feel, man. I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying, they have to be healthy. If they was healthy, and we could talk about their defense, but if they not, then it's like even Russell played some pretty good defense. I was like, Russell, he really impressed me this year. He really impressed me.
Yeah. Let me go to Bruce, man. I'll go to my guy, Bruce. Bruce, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, BJ? What's up, everyone?
Look.
Let me first say congratulations to injuries for beating the Clippers
again,
and of course the Suns took advantage. So, but the injuries beat the Clippers. And Ton Meniscus was the MVP of the series. I think the team needs to be blown up, like a lot of players needs to go. Me personally, I think one of those guys needs to go, either Paul George or Kawhi. If they stay, they need another star. I would like Westbrook to be back for a little bit of money because he made enough money and he's still at the Jordan brand, so he'll be fine. Marcus Morris needs to go. Batum needs to go back to Paris. Eric Gordon is done.
Damn.
All he does is shooting big, deep threes. I don't know, man. We could have beat the Suns even without Kawhi, but I think that the refs play a part. I can't say the refs play a whole part, but the ref plays a part for the Suns to win some of those games. If we made like one or two shots, one or two free throws, one less stupid turnover, we could have beat the Suns. So another disappointing year for the Clippers. So I hope a lot of people are gone from the team. Batum, like I said, Batum, Marcus Morris, Gordon, needs to go.
So a lot of the older players, of course, need to go. Y'all hit the like button. We got 33 people here, man. Hit that like button. Um, and what you feel about Ty Lue, Bruce?
If Marcus Morris is not on the team, Tyler can coach the team. But the combination of all guards on the floor, on the court, I don't know. Sometimes he plays that lineup, so I don't understand why he plays that lineup. And Tyler needs to, if he's back, he needs to work on his rotation and not be personal. If a guy can contribute, don't keep the guy on the bench. And if a guy is not doing his job, even if you like the guy, you drink beers with the guy, don't play him. I think that's what happened this year. And we could have been in a better position. And I don't think the Suns are that good. And I'm still upset of the loss. It's a deep wound that's not gonna heal for a long time, because that's another wasted year, another missed championship. Look at the Bucks are out now. The Bucks are out. Embiid is injured. You don't know how long is it gonna take for him to play. The NBA championship is wide open. Nobody knows who's gonna win.
I do agree with that. I totally agree with that.
I just came here to check on Bruce.
Oh, what?
I'm just here to check on you. How you doing, man?
I said congratulations to team injuries, man, and your sons and your sons benefited from team injuries.
Man. Hey, Bruce. I'm gonna get you a ticket. Hey, we're gonna go to the Suns parade together when we get this ring. You gonna go with me?
Okay.
Hey, man, what's up, BJ? Hey, BJ, this your homie or something, bro? The Suns fan?
I'm always in here, bro.
It's Mello.
Seeing you in this.
No, your nigga come here all the time. Like there's not a
KD fan. He's not a Suns
fan. There's not a Phoenix Suns. There's not a Phoenix Suns like
fan.
Chat room or something.
Nets fan at the beginning of the season.
Bro,
he come over here and talk about KD on the Clipper page. Like we talk about solutions over here, bro. This nigga want to talk about KD. Like, hey, there ain't no Suns.
KD, bro.
There ain't no Suns. There ain't no Sun YouTube page.
KD name, bro.
I listen to this shit all the time. Like they come up and hijack the conversation all the time, bro. You talking about the Clippers over here, homie,
bro.
Hey, Deuce, he cool, man. He alright. He cool.
Dude, hey, man.
He cool.
Yeah, I feel that though. But man, please, though. I'm trying to hear the Clippers.
Man,
I want to hear shit about the Clippers, bro.
You still
I really don't want to hear about the KD.
Hey, I feel that, though. I feel that. What's good, Mello? What's up, man?
Nah, man. I'm just checking on Bruce.
I'm fine, man. You hear me laughing? I'm fine. I'm used to this. Bro.
Hey, y'all just seen what Giannis choked like that?
It wasn't just Giannis though. The whole team.
This guy cannot be the best player in the NBA.
No true skill,
you cannot be missing free throws, and you're the best player in the NBA.
But he has no true skill.
It wasn't even that, bro. They didn't even double Jimmy. They let Jimmy cook him every possession. And I'm like,
two straight games they was up down there.
How did this guy win Defensive Player of the Year? He cannot guard people one-on-one. He's a great help defense.
Man, he's the whole team, bro. It wasn't just Giannis, man. The whole team.
It was him, bro. They were the best in the world. You got to close them out, bro.
Yeah, but it seemed like they were scared of Jimmy, bro. Like, you can't let one man beat
Giannis
you.
was scared of that damn free throw line.
Middleton has to go. Middleton has to go on the team.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Chris Middleton played a good game, bro.
He balled out.
I mean, he has to go,
man.
Balled
out.
Stop.
He balled
Chris
out.
Middleton had a good game, bro. Stop.
No, they're not gonna win again.
Making the big shots throughout the game.
That's what he does,
the
bro.
Game was getting away from the ball.
No, Bruce, you're tripping, bro. Chris Middleton had a good game.
Middleton balled out.
Hey, let's get back on this though. So we got this new stadium coming in Inglewood in 24-25 into a dome. I have my theories about going to a new arena. I think getting into a new arena, I think is going to put a lot of things in perspective. What y'all feel about getting in this new arena? I'm gonna start with Deuce. Like, what you do you think it's gonna kind of change the energy of the Clippers being in a new arena?
Bro, I can't wait till we get a new arena, man. Get away from this bullshit. That shit screwed us too, homie, this year. We got guys just now playing game 4. We didn't play game 5 already and shit. The series over. Like, no, they hurt us also, dog. Like the back to back to back type shit. Like it can't. That's the reason. That's the main reason why we had so many games played quickly because we don't have our own stadium. I can't wait till that shit happens, dog. So we can finally get a home field advantage. Also, I'm sick of that shit too.
Mhm.
Okay.
Every team comes, they seem like they get cheered for more than we do.
Yeah, yeah. I was at the
Um,
game, Laker game. Go ahead, Bruce.
oh, sorry. I apologize. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say when the Clippers go to the new stadium, please don't put those division championship stuff. Don't hang those things. Please. Don't hang those things. Don't hang no division stupid championships. Um, we need to pray when you when you go to the new stadium so the curse doesn't go there. We need to start over. Start over, man. That stupid mascot needs to go, man. That stupid mascot, the ugliest mascot in the
Chuck.
that needs to go, man. That needs to go. That needs to go. Clippers need to start with good energy. It's a new era. Clippers could have dominated this era. So Clippers needs to start over, man, over. Bring a new marketing team, and build a winner, mix of veterans and new people on the team.
Yo, bro, like we talked about this curse earlier today, Bruce. I don't particularly think. I think there is. I don't really think the curse is. I think it went away when we got to the conference finals. I think it keeps changing. First, it was drafting the wrong players, then it became about injuries, then it became about getting past the second round. Now it's about winning the championship. I feel like it's changing every single few years. So, what exactly is the curse? Like, what y'all feel like the curse? Do y'all feel like it still exists? Do y'all think it's what y'all think? Is there a curse brewing right now?
I don't think there's a curse for real. I mean, I just think that Clippers has been the backseat to the Lakers ever since they came in. So I don't think it's a curse. And like you just said, we went to the conference finals. We just have an injury prone superstar in Kawhi. So you know what I'm saying? Like Kawhi, he could be healthy, he could be unhealthy. So I don't think there's really a curse. I just think Clippers just need to get it done. I mean, we could say Charlotte Hornets is cursed. We could say a lot of teams are cursed, quote unquote. But I mean, franchises they're gonna get winning players to get and make winning teams. So I can't say they're cursed. I just think they just need to make better moves. So
Mm,
that's what I think.
mm. So, in this medical staff, do y'all feel like do y'all have a problem with the medical staff, or y'all good with that? Y'all good
Hell
with the
yeah.
medical?
Hell
They
yeah.
they need to get fired.
Hell yeah. Talking about he's sitting out and he got a torn. Like, come on, man. Why can't y'all say that?
I was
Mm.
just talking to my homie about that last night. I'm like, they literally just sat here and said that he had a sprained knee. They said just saying he tore something.
Yeah.
That
Agreed,
shit right there
bro.
irritated me.
It's like he told him not to. I don't know. Like Kawhi, he's quiet, so he might have like told the medical staff to keep it on the low. Like who knows? Because we found. I don't know. I don't know. It was the
It'd
same
be
thing like
it,
2021, right? Remember he bumped knees,
that's
and
the
then like at the end of the
that's
series, it was like he tore his ACL, but we didn't know that until the end of the series, I think.
no.
So,
They say he sprained. No, they said the same shit they said this year. He had a sprained knee.
and then he tore something.
See,
Mm.
I should have realized that when I first heard it's the sprained part.
Yeah, man. I think we all got flashbacks, bro. As soon as we heard that, we was like, damn.
I knew I should have known he tore something as soon as I heard that sprained knee bullshit.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
Cause that's the same shit they said last year, 2 years ago.
Facts, bro. I just hope he's not done playing basketball, bro, which I don't think he is.
Well, he played on it in game 2. It didn't swelled up because they're running the game so quickly. Like he would have came back and played, bro. He wouldn't have had surgery. Like he's not gonna have surgery in this off season. Like he would have came back and played if it would have came back down. But the swelling kept. You know what I mean? He would have played though.
He doesn't need surgery, does he?
No,
No, he's trying to see. He's trying to see whether you can answer. My bad, bro.
no. Go ahead, bro. I was just piggybacking off of you. Go ahead.
Okay, I thought he needed surgery.
He's trying to see if he's gonna let it like they were saying, like he played on it in game 2.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have came back if it would have the swelling would have went down.
Okay. So I mean, we really because I know a lot of people's question. I kind of question a little bit. I'm like, but at the same time, I think we all know Kawhi will play if he could. So
yeah, that's like his thing, his secrecy. They get that shit from San Antonio where they want to keep everything close to the vest, that military shit or whatever. That's how we signed him because he was going to go to the Lakers, but Magic Johnson came out and said that he was going to sign the Lakers, and that turned them off.
Yeah, so, man, I don't know, man. Like I always thought about that. I don't think Kawhi would ever want to play with LeBron. He always
he wasn't going there, bro. He was never going there.
Yeah, I think Kawhi was like, no, I want to go get my own championships. Like he's a real life competitor, bro. I don't think he would play with LeBron, bro.
Kobe had that nigga signed, bro.
Well,
Kobe had him signed. Kobe had him signed. Kobe had him signed. Even though he was a Clipper fan. He wasn't a Laker fan. He was a Clipper fan. But Kobe had him signed. Then Magic Johnson started running his mouth.
I could see that though. I could see it because Kobe was his guy, but I don't know Kawhi, man. He a competitor, bro.
He idolizes Kobe, bro. Kobe like #1 mentor.
Yep, he's just super quiet. The shit, Kawhi says, like even when they was not down in the 2019 finals against Golden State where they won on the road, they was up 3-1. He said something. He was like, "We're gonna get both these games in a row," and he did. So I'm like, Kawhi's a competitor, bro.
Kobe was the first person he called after he won the championship, like on the way on the bus and shit. He called Kobe. Kobe had him signed.
That's like Kyrie shit. Kyrie did the same shit.
Yeah, Kobe has a lot of respect for all his players. It's like 7 of them he has. Remember, he did the little tweets or whatever,
Devin
like the
Booker.
mama. It was like, Giannis. I forget. It's like it's a couple of guys Tatum. He has a couple of guys that's on his list.
Russ.
Or whatever. Yeah, Russ.
He loved Russ
like
too.
7 of them.
Yeah, he does love Russ because Russ is much shit we talk about Russ, bro. His mentality is never going to change, man.
That's why you love him.
Yep, like Russ is definitely. He showed me something different, man. I'm glad that he had his just due because Russ, he played amazing. I can't even talk shit about him. I can't even talk shit about Russ.
That's why I really wanted to like win it for because the narrative gonna be Russ is playing on his own team and that's why he averaged some stats. So really the only way to get the monkey off Russ is back if he wins a championship.
Facts.
That's the only way. It ain't no other way, bro.
Facts.
The people gonna keep on saying that he can get stats, but he can't win. So
yeah, you're right. And I feel as though if we had Paul George and it was Russ with Paul George, I feel as though we could have won with that combination. That's how confident I felt about the Clippers, but we just had neither. So I'm like, shit.
Man, people were saying at the beginning of the series, like, with just Kawhi was gonna be, they couldn't win. I'm like, bro, I made a video. I'm like, bro, we're gonna win this series with Kawhi.
Yeah, y'all called it, man. I mean, yeah. So he was just his impact is MJ like, bro. Like the shit we're seeing Jimmy Butler do. I'm not saying Kawhi's gonna put up those numbers, but he's gonna do the same shit that Jimmy Butler does on impact. Which I'm really surprised the Heat won.
I don't think Kawhi and Jimmy Butler play the same.
No, they don't play the same, but like Jimmy has that dog. Like Kawhi might not show it, but he has that dog, man. Like Jimmy got that dog. And I don't know, man. When I seen from Jimmy this series, bro, I'm like, damn.
You don't think they play the same, Bruce?
No,
They both have a midi. They both have a
no.
three. They both can
They
go to
don't
the,
even
like.
they don't defend the same.
I don't
Kawhi
know.
just spread his hands, and you cannot throw the ball around him. He needs to
Of
the ball.
I agree. I'm,
Jimmy just like try to bump on you, go to your body, to bother you.
yeah,
And I think Jimmy Butler is like a hustler. Hustle. He's just hustle. It's hustle heart. More hustle heart.
I agree with that though. But
He's just greedy, man. He's just greedy. And I don't think the Bucks have greedy player.
that's what they're missing.
Greedy players.
That's exactly what they're missing, bro. Like someone should have told them this is your last game of the series. Someone should have told them that one player is beating you. They didn't double team or nothing. I'm like, what?
They don't have greedy players. It's like Holiday's supposed to be the greedy player. I don't think he's greedy enough. They're all finesse, and they're all finesse.
Yeah, I
Tune
agree
in
with
Sports. My man said, Tune in Sports said, run it back with Kawhi and PG and see Russ take less.
Yeah.
We signed Plumlee and Flip Morris and Batum's contracts to get a younger 4, Heat and 5.
that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He surprised me. Whenever I don't know who that dude is, Uncle, whatever y'all call him, I give him his props.
Big Tone, yeah. He going crazy right now on his live.
He got it because he called it, man. I'm like, and I can't even get mad because Giannis came back for 2 games and they still lost.
Miami got the benefits of Giannis not playing 2 games and a half, so that's not.
There's no excuse because he came back for 2 games and they still lost those 2
games.
Man,
I think they defend Giannis pretty good, man. And I
he had a great game today.
Yeah. I think Unc said this too. He said when they play Milwaukee, they can defend Milwaukee, Boston, and Philly. Those are the 3 teams they get up for in the playoffs.
Yep, he said those 2. He said those 3 teams.
I'm sorry, Giannis is not top 5 for me anymore. Sorry.
I can't, bro. I don't know if I can call him the best player in the world, and he lost 2 back-to-back games against.
You're not top 5.
He's not the best player.
I mean,
he's not
was
the best
though.
player, bro.
I don't think I can call him that, man. Like you can't let Jimmy outplay you. You cannot let Jimmy Butler outplay you. For Giannis.
He has holes in his offensive game, bro. That's why he's the most dominant, but he's not the best. He's never been the best to me.
Hey, I'm gonna shock people. I think Jimmy Butler is the best player right now
in the playoffs.
That's not far-fetched. That's not far-fetched.
Hey, man, Jimmy Butler look like Michael Jordan, bro.
I mean, when you look at this Miami team, they have nobody. They have nobody.
At least we think they have.
But we can't discount Steph Curry, bro. Steph Curry's still playing at a high level and still dominating.
I give you that. Yeah. No.
Hey,
if you ask me if I'm taking, I'm probably taking Steph Curry.
Nah, I don't think Jimmy Butler is playing better than Steph Curry right now.
Right now,
no, Steph Curry's playing defense also.
Come
so
on,
they going at him.
I'm a Warriors fan.
Going at him.
I watched the Warriors too. So don't come on, man. I watched tonight.
Come on, Fox ain't going at him, and he got to say no. He got to stay with Fox, and he still got to do his run the
Steph Curry has
play.
He's not guarding Fox. It's Wiggins, mostly Wiggins. Draymond Green
on the pick and roll, but he's still off the pick and roll though.
Steph has underrated defense.
You can lack a player, but let's not be biased, man. Jimmy Butler.
I'm not saying he's locking him down, bro, but he's making him work.
But Bruce is right though, bro. Jimmy Butler is the best player right now. He's Michael Jordan, bro. Like
I'll say Jimmy just because he's doing more with less. Like Jimmy, he's doing more with less. That's the reason I said Jimmy Butler was that last year. I thought he's better than Tatum. People thought I was crazy, but
I said that too, and people thought they were calling me.
I think y'all right though, man. He is better than.
They were calling me a hater.
He's doing more with less, man. Like. And they don't have Tyler Hero.
No, they don't, man.
And Oladipo.
Like, yeah,
man. That's crazy, man. But hey, he is, bro. Like I said, he has that MJ mentality.
You know what's funny? The Cavs had Kevin Love, and they thought he was done. Now look what Kevin Love is doing for the Miami Heat.
Thank the Miami Heat culture for that one. Yeah, so I don't know, man. But Miami Heat, they can go to the finals this year. That's
who they play next.
I don't know about that.
They play the Knicks. Don't do that, bro. They can go to the finals.
They can beat the Knicks. They can beat the
Knicks, and they can beat the Celtics. So they can go to the finals.
I'm not a believer in the Celtics, man. I'm sorry.
I like
I'm
You know
Jalen
not.
what?
Brown
It's
though.
true. They could beat the Celtics. I can see that because the Celtics don't have the mentality.
Yeah, bro. This playoff is wild up and down, bro. So anything could happen, bro. I don't know.
Didn't the Celtics beat the Heat a few years ago?
Yeah, well, last year they beat them
So
last year.
who you guys are pulling for? Who you guys gonna win? Gonna the finals?
I don't know, bro. I
You
honestly
saying the
don't
I
know.
mean,
finals?
the Clippers are out. So who you guys pulling for? Everybody was saying the Bucks in the final in the East. See what happened? So
Yeah, I don't know what happened with bro. I don't even want to talk about the Bucks, man.
and I'm gonna shock people. I think Memphis is gonna come back on the Lakers.
You said Memphis. Yeah, I give you that.
Hey, if
I'm
Memphis
going
come
for
back on the
Suns.
Lakers, ooh, the GOAT debate, LeBron GOAT debate. Ooh.
I'm going for Suns and Sixers, man. I want to see Chris Paul get one,
The Suns
and I
not
want
gonna.
to see
The Suns cannot beat.
Sun.
The Suns cannot beat the Warriors. Sorry.
No,
Maybe not. Maybe not.
That's a
But
good.
the
That's a good
Lakers
matchup.
can beat the Warriors though. The Lakers can beat the Warriors.
Lakers can beat the Warriors? No.
Yeah, Lakers
No.
can beat the Warriors.
No, they
They can
can't.
throw them
The-
off though. Lakers. That's a mismatch though. That's a good matchup.
Not really, because the Warriors can't. The Warriors can't defend the inside.
Who's
Draymond
gonna
can't.
guard Steph
Draymond.
Curry? Who's gonna guard Steph Curry?
They got player. They got Shooter. They got a couple of guards who gonna
Schroeder.
make him work.
Nah, stop it right now. Stop it. Steph will cook him. Steph will cook all
Schroeder.
them.
Shooter's a
They
good
got
defensive
Schroeder.
guard.
If they put
Look it
Schroeder
up.
on Curry, that's it, bro.
Shooter's a good defensive guard, bro. He's not a scorer, but
He's
he can
not
play defense.
he's not guarding Steph Curry though, bro. I'm sorry. Marcus Smart tried. The defensive player of the year tried. He got cooked the whole series. If Schroeder's on him, bro, he's averaging like 35, bro, easily. He's gonna drive.
No way. Marcus Smart, the best defensive player in the league. Niggas flop and hack all day.
I'm talking about last year.
No,
I'm talking about last year's finals. Where
he's
he had to
overrated in
guard
defense, bro. No way he's the defensive player.
Steph. It's better than Schroeder's.
No way. We'll see.
Schroeder
Yeah,
cannot
we're gonna
play
see.
I don't know
defense,
why
bro.
he won it last year. I think Holiday was better last year.
Just know Steph Curry will have a field day with Schroeder. Just know that, bro. He will cook him.
I don't think so. I think Dennis
You're
Schroeder can play
tripping.
defense.
Oh, you're tripping, bro. I'm
Dennis
sorry.
Schroeder can play defense.
Schroeder
As a
can
matter of
play
fact, that's his
defense,
best
but
quality.
Not on Curry. Not on
Not
Curry.
on Curry, bro. Steph
But who
Curry
can
is the
though?
all-time-
Who can?
All right.
Not,
Okay.
I don't see anybody on the Lakers that can.
Bro,
guard
no one
Curry.
can check Steph Curry, especially Schroeder. He will get cooked. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying he's gonna check him, bro. He's gonna make him work. And
What?
they can't
What?
stop it.
What?
Yes, he's gonna make him work. Yes, he
Hey.
is.
I
Watch,
disagree
all right?
with that one, bro.
Hey, Davion Mitchell is making Curry work on the Kings.
The only
Davion
player
Mitchell's a good defensive player.
I don't know,
Davion
bro.
Mitchell.
I ain't go. I'll
He's
say
a
this,
good
bro.
he's a good defensive player.
Dellavedova made Steph Curry work. I don't even think Schroeder's doing half of what he did, and he still got cooked.
Man, that is not the same Steph Curry that's right now.
Exactly.
That was
Exactly.
that was Steph Curry beginning to become Steph Curry.
It's
Yeah,
not the
bro,
Steph
I'm
It's not
Curry.
the
You
sorry,
same
haven't
bro.
player
watched the
he is
Warriors.
now.
That's why you haven't watched the Warriors. That's why.
I'm
I
sorry,
do watch
bro.
the Warriors.
Just know, I'm sorry, bro. I'm just being honest with you, bro. It's not going to even be. It's going to be bad if Shooter will ever. Steph Curry's just something else, bro. I'm sorry, but
Steph Curry is something else, but the shooter's gonna make him work.
Okay.
I don't know about that, bro.
And LeBron and AD is gonna take it on the inside. So
yeah, I give you that. That's
Lakers
the
got
only
an
best
answer.
chance,
That's
though,
how
bro.
they gonna win the series. They gonna have to punish them. Well, actually, we don't know if you don't know if the Lakers gonna win the series right now because
I think they're gonna lose.
I don't trust them niggas.
I
They
agree.
too inconsistent, bro. So if they go back home and lose Game 6, they not winning this series.
Memphis just played the best game they ever played, bro. And they barely got out of that shit. They took off on a 20-0 run.
I can see
They
Memphis going
took
to
off
the
on a
Lakers
20-0
and win.
run.
Okay.
They played the best game they played.
Yeah. But also the
Memphis
Lakers are inconsistent.
Yeah,
They
are.
play. I watched them games 3 and 4, bro. They won that shot the hair of the chin, bro. Like LeBron looked gassed, 80 inconsistent. Nigga had like 11 points the other night, and now he wants to go off tonight, and they lose.
And the refs carrying them too. Refs also carrying the Lakers through the shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, I agree with y'all. Lakers are pretty inconsistent though. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. I mean, but if they do beat Memphis, bro, and they face Golden State, that
Yeah.
honestly might be
Golden State beat them in 5.
I kind of agree with him, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, that Sacramento series, whoever comes out that series is probably going to the finals. So
I mean, Sacramento plays fast, man. I'm watching
they
them.
do,
Damn,
and Lakers don't. Facts, bro. So
Jamal,
Lakers, yeah.
Jamal said, BJ, do you think Kawhi plays tip off week 1? I don't know.
He should.
I don't know. The injury timeline, he should, but I mean, with Kawhi, you never know. He might take another week off or so. You know, you just don't know.
All-Star game.
That's true, y'all. But you know what's crazy, y'all? Like, Kawhi's seen this before when people was calling his name out, talking crazy about him in 2018, and he came back and won a championship. That could be the same thing with the Clippers.
Yeah.
He can come, like, Kawhi can really come back.
They were saying it last summer too. What happened?
No, but not like this though. When Stephen A's calling him the worst superstar ever, talking about he's blah blah blah. Like, there's a lot of like talk on his name right now.
Ever. Worse than Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, I mean he's funny. Yeah, but yeah, I think Kawhi can have a comeback. This could be his comeback year. But I'm just being honest.
I'm not seeing that, man. Until I see the game 1 in the final, that's when I say comeback.
That's how Kawhi goes though. That's how he likes it though. When he's under the radar and he just comes out of nowhere. I'm just being honest. That's how Kawhi works.
He was under the radar this year. He was under the radar.
I mean, yes and no, but it's kind of like
the Kawhi could have won so many MVPs.
Yeah, but he's not that type of player though, bro. He's just kind of like Jimmy Butler. He's going to turn up in the playoffs.
Underachieve, man. Underachieve.
I think Bruce is just disappointed because he said he thought Kawhi could be a top 5 player of all time. I think he's just disappointed.
No, he has a top 5.
No,
time talent player.
He said he could be.
Could be. Ooh, well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I give you that. Like Kawhi is different. Yeah, I can give you that.
You know, he got Zaza. You know,
if he didn't get that, I'm sorry. I think, he could have beat.
He could have had it. He could have.
We could have. Would have. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Look at the efficiency, bro. Shooting 60% as a wing, bro. Not supposed to do that. That's not what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Kawhi, like you just said, his IQ is ridiculous, bro. His IQ is ridiculous. So, yeah, Bruce, I mean, he could have been, but obviously you have to stay healthy. And, the top 5 all-time greats like Michael, LeBron, Larry, they all stayed, well, some to the degree stayed healthy.
Thank you. I see that you said Larry. Thank you. I said that too.
Hey, Larry under 3 straight MVPs.
Larry's a beast. In my top 5, he's top 5.
Probably right behind Jordan is the greatest shit talker all time. Come on now. Larry Bird's
I'm talking top 5 greatest players.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, LeBron kind of just passed him up not too long ago. But
really? Okay. All right.
To me, I'm just being honest. Like, if you want to be like,
LeBron is not in my top 5, so
he's not in your top 10, Bruce.
That's crazy.
He's not on my top 10.
What?
Yes.
You're tripping, Bruce. Okay.
Okay. All right.
LeBron's top 10. Like, we're not gonna just sit here and say he's not. You gotta name me 9 players better than LeBron. Then.
Yeah, I can tell 10 players better than me.
Is Kobe better than LeBron?
Yeah. Yes.
Kobe's not better than LeBron. I can tell you why.
What? Okay. All right. That's it. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
I can tell you why. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
He's not.
No, you
he has more. He has more MVPs, more seasons.
Oh, you go.
He has
go
more
to the
finals
stats.
MVPs.
Go to the stats. There you go.
It's not. I'm just being honest. Like, if you want to compare, look, you gotta be honest. Shaq was. I mean, not Shaq. He wasn't the best player on his team. I'm just being honest. Like, the people say this off what the feeling is, but he was never.
Okay.
I'm just being
so
honest.
when the game is tied and you have who you scare more, Kobe with the ball or LeBron with the ball?
Definitely Kobe, but that doesn't mean that I'm scared of Jimmy Butler. But is Jimmy Butler?
No, I'm not scared of Jimmy Butler with the game time. You saw it last year. Okay, so
I ain't gonna lie, man. Nah, but
Kobe take the Miami Heat to the finals with a shot.
What's up, Bubba?
What's good, BJ? BJ, I gotta get on your helmet for like 3 minutes.
What's up?
So you said that Donovan Mitchell was one of the best players in the league, right?
Oh man,
He was, yeah, in the season.
Okay, he won 51 games this year, right?
He did.
How he get smoked in the first round? Because you said
Hey.
the Cavs was going to be better than Philly.
I did say that. You know what? I gotta take that back because I gotta own that. I had Donovan Mitchell as an MVP candidate. He was damn sure playing like it
yes, he was.
for like the beginning part of the season.
Yeah.
But then after All-Star break, his production went down. And what I think Donovan Mitchell's problem is he makes the game too hard for himself. I think that's the problem. I think he has the talent, he has the tools, but he chooses to make the game too hard. He takes more difficult shots when he's only 6'2". I mean, he plays above the rim, but he's 6'2". I don't think he's figured out how to think the game at a more elite level. And I think guys like Jalen Brunson, who are more cerebral, who's more calculative, they are able to, make better winning plays. And they faced a more disciplined team, and that's what happened. So yeah.
So is it safe to say that Jalen Brunson is better than him?
No. We're not going to do that. We're not doing that.
He smoked him twice in a row.
Nah, no, sir. So the first
I'd
time,
rather have Jalen Brunson
we're not
than
doing
Spider
that,
Mitchell.
Bro, he
because
smoked
Jalen
him last
Brunson
year and
is
this year.
clutch.
So he smoked him with who though? Luka,
Jalen Brunson
right?
is clutch.
Bro, Luka missed 3 games last year. What you talking about, bro?
Wow. Okay. So so Jalen Brunson's better than Mitchell? Is that what you think?
Yes.
Bro, he smoked him twice in a row.
So you're not okay. So you're
I mean, if you look
the
at
team smoked him, bro. But I like Jalen Brunson. I'm not about to say he's better than Donovan Mitchell. That's kind of like
I think Mitchell is more. I think Mitchell is more of a star, like a star player, but I think Brunson has more better winning intangibles.
There we go, exactly. And
I have a question.
But he's
if
not better.
Jalen Brunson was on the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell was on the Knicks, who wins?
I think Donovan Mitchell on the Knicks because the Knicks have a better squad.
What? Okay.
Because the Cavs would be undersized at that guard position with him and Garland.
Yeah,
so,
bro. I'm not. Look, it's close, but I'm not saying Brunson. He's not. It's close though. I'm not going to act like it's out of the reach. But I'm not going to say Jalen Brunson's better than him just because he beat him in the series. Like we could say that all we want, but the Knicks are a better team overall. Like
you're gonna have two bricks players, Randall and Spider.
Randall was first of all. Randall's overrated. I'm gonna say that right now. Randall is overrated in the playoffs. He's not that. He's not who we think.
Just like Spider Mitchell in the playoffs.
I'm not gonna say he's overrated, but like he just says, he has some growing to do. But I don't think Jalen Brunson's better than Mitchell. I mean,
Spider
it's
Mitchell.
close though. I'm not
He cannot be called Spider Mitchell. That's wrong to Spider-Man, man.
Yeah, man. I didn't think they was gonna lose like this though. So, I mean,
Mitchell.
look, if you want to say that, I'm not gonna get mad, but I'm not gonna say I'm not taking Jalen Brunson over Mitchell.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought this series would be more competitive than this,
Facts.
but this series was just this was an ass whooping. I didn't think I thought the Cavs would play with more pride. It's almost as if they ran out of options.
Facts.
So they just threw the series away.
Yeah, you know what? And they came out too lax too, bro. They came out too relaxed. They came out like it was like, yeah, we're gonna let the game come to us. Like, nah, this is your last game of the season. You gotta come out swinging. I didn't like how they came out. So, yeah, bro. If y'all want to say Jalen Brunson's better than Mitchell, I can't even get mad. But I'm not about to say that. I can't say that.
No, well, Spider Mitchell will never win a championship with.
Oh my God.
I don't think he went as a one. I think he's a number 2. I think he's like a Dame Lillard.
That's what no, that's a good comparison. Dame is better, way better. And
I don't think he's way better, Bruce. I think they're in the same tier.
Yeah, okay.
I kind of agree with him because they both really haven't done anything. So it's like, yeah, Jalen Brunson's just a good weapon though. Like he's kind of like a.
He's a good weapon. Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not saying he's Kevin Durant.
So who's the best player on the Knicks?
It's Jalen Brunson.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
It's Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. They got a lot of good pieces. I think, like I said, Brunson has winning intangibles. I think
Facts.
he's able to. He makes winning plays. He's very tough. And he's raised his game to a different level, man. I mean, so
Yeah,
yeah.
facts. Without putting up big numbers, like you said, he's making winning
if
plays.
the
So he
Clippers had
kind of.
Jalen Brunson in some of those games, we win. Okay.
I
You
don't
talking
know,
about in the
man.
playoffs?
Yes, this playoff right now.
I don't know, man. Like,
Okay.
maybe. Man, I think you're maybe, but I don't know, man. Clippers have a bunch of problems.
Wait,
man.
you think Westbrook didn't do a good enough job?
He played amazing. I think he played it. I don't know. I don't know what
No,
Bruce thinks
with
about that.
Westbrook. If we had Jalen Brunson with Westbrook, we win. We beat the Suns. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I give you that. Maybe I give you that. But I don't know, bro. Jalen has to be like on a good team to thrive, and Knicks are a pretty good team.
If the Clippers had Marcus Morris of last year, we beat the Suns. If Batum could score at least 15 points a game, we beat the Suns. Because the Suns only have 3 players that's really score. That's it.
Yeah, I noticed that too. The games that we lost really were all close games.
Close, yeah.
So it wasn't like I was just figuring out what it was that we were missing that they were able to beat us. Like, it makes you think about it. I think it was about.
Good, man. The Suns are not that good.
I think it was more about timely shots. I think it was more about stopping the bleeding because the Suns get up and they make points in a fast pace. You know, you have to have somebody that can stop the bleeding. And I just don't think the Clippers, they're missing Kawhi and PG. I think that's what they're missing.
Yeah, I agree with that. It just seemed like there was no one that could stop nothing on the Suns. They kept doing whatever they wanted. Yeah.
Man.
It's tough, bro. Very tough. Oh, man.
Yeah.
So, Baba or Andre, you're not scared for Embiid?
He should be fine.
He should be fine. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All
right.
You got Boston. You got Boston or Atlanta.
If they go to Game 7, I got Atlanta.
I think Atlanta is gonna win, and it's gonna go to Game 7.
If they go Game 7, I'm going Atlanta.
I can't get mad at that, bro. I mean, I'm not going to say Atlanta, but at this point at the playoffs, it's been very unpredictable. So
right,
it's been very unpredictable.
Who'd have bet the Miami Heat against the Bucks?
Yo, exactly. And I'm like, bro, I'm like, okay, they got lucky because Giannis didn't play 3 games, and then he plays 2 games and they still lose. And I'm like, nah, that's y'all ain't there, man. There's no. You can't be a champion and let that thing happen, bro. Like, come on, man.
And think about this: Giannis shot more free throws than Miami as a team.
Did
he? And they still lost.
And the refs tried to help him out. They was giving him foul calls.
That's why Giannis would not have been a great player in the 90s.
A lot of players, man. But yeah, you might be right, bro. Because the refs were helping him out, bro.
He's on the bench. He's on the bench.
He's on the bench.
Yes.
Jesus,
I would not have started him in the 90s.
Hey, Bruce is crazy.
Okay. All right.
He said he's on the bench.
All right. He's on the bench, bro. I'm telling you. He's on the bench.
Wait, so he doesn't have the dominance of a Shaquille O'Neal, but he's on the bench?
He doesn't have the dominance of Shaquille O'Neal. Come on, man.
Bro, Bam locked them up. He couldn't score him, Bam.
It's not even Bam locked him up, bro. It was just like, I don't know, bro. He didn't have that Jimmy, I'm a go get the game. Like, I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing? I don't know.
So are we picking Giannis over Patrick Ewing?
Well, yeah, I think I'm doing that.
What? Okay.
I mean,
you know what, Bruce? But after the series, Bruce, you know what? I'm questioning Giannis right now. So you know what, bro?
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Patrick makes his free throws, bro.
Patrick did a lot of things. MJ.
Patrick Ewing is like a Joel Embiid to me.
That's a good comparison. That's a good
I think
comparison.
that's what they compare me to, Joel Embiid.
Mm. Yeah, bro. I don't know how to feel about Giannis, bro. I don't know how to feel about that,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, it's an era with everybody. There's no size. They're bigger, and he's bigger than Bam. Giannis should score 50 tonight, bro.
Hey, I wanted to see the Giannis from the 2021 finals. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I know
He
Jimmy
has to
Butler.
get more of a skill set, man. And I don't know
Yeah,
if he can do that at this point because he probably is who he is, but um he has to get more of a skill set.
I mean, that running to the basket, man, that's not gonna work when you're starting to get old, bro.
yeah, you're right, bro.
Right.
Because he seemed very limited in the fourth quarter overtime. There was multiple times they could have won the game, bro. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel about the Bucks. That's crazy, man. I don't know how to feel about them.
You see the way Blake Griffin is playing that right now? That's gonna be Giannis. Better watch out.
I don't know, I don't know, man. Blake Griffin, he's some shit, man. He's one step out the NBA, bro. He should even be in the NBA, but that's what I think. I mean,
Says so that shows the play-in tournament works. I like
it's
the
like
play-in tournament.
facts.
I like
But
the play-in tournament.
yeah, bro. Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
when your team is not in the playing tournament, it's very irritating.
Yeah. That's why the Clippers got to take care of business next year at the beginning because I feel like they were playing around too much.
Yeah.
I agree. They was waiting for their stars to come back healthy, and then it bit them in the ass at the end. So yeah,
I
Can't do it this
mean,
year.
Reggie might win a championship before the Clippers.
who Nuggets?
Yes,
Who they face?
They
Who they face? The Suns.
the
play
Suns.
Yeah.
They're gonna beat the Suns.
Well, that's gonna be. I'm not gonna lie because that they're gonna fuck them up in the mid range. So I don't know if they're gonna beat the
If
Suns.
if
No,
if
they're gonna beat the
if
Suns.
the
So
Suns wants to win, DeAndre Ayton has to play better.
Oh, he's gonna get cooked. I ain't even think of it like that. Um,
Nuggets got more depth and they got scoring, and their offense is more potent than Phoenix's.
mm.
Like
You
so,
know, and they probably gonna tire him out too.
I think Malcolm Malone is a better coach than Monty Williams.
Monty Williams, yeah, I can't agree with that. He's an okay coach.
average,
He's
average,
average. Yep, he's average at
average.
best. Average at best. Average at
They
best. Y'all
got
might, yeah.
the Nuggets gonna win that series. And plus they have to repay him back for what happened in 2021 because they didn't have Jamal Murray.
And they did sweep him, right?
Yeah.
Swept them, bro.
They went on a little magical carpet ride, bro, after the
But
bubble.
I don't think Michael Porter Jr. can guard Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's
Fuck no.
gonna average a lot of points.
Hell no. Hell
Yeah,
no.
he's gonna be more freer, but I don't think they have the depth to deal with Denver.
Yeah, Denver do got depth.
Depth, and they got Jokic. I think it's gonna be the best player in that series.
Yeah. Jokic is underrated, bro.
Yeah.
He's all right.
He's kind of like the modern day Larry Bird, but a big man.
What?
Just
Man,
like
stop
just
it, bro.
offensively.
Stop it.
Just offensively. I'm not.
Stop it, bro. Stop it, man.
You got to see what I mean, bro. I'm not saying he's Larry Bird, bro.
Offensively is not offensively. The only thing they have in common is color. That's it, bro. That's it.
Nah, I can't say that, bro. I mean, he kind of like he plays the game at a slower pace like Larry Bird. He makes smart shots. Like I'm not saying like he's Larry. I'm just saying like I could see a comparison between the two.
Blasphemy, man. Blasphemy.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. Larry Bird, 50, 40, 90 guy. You know what I'm saying? Dog mentality. Like I'm not saying he's Larry Bird, but there's definitely some type of there's comparisons there. The passing, somewhat of the scoring. I'm not saying he's a scorer like Larry Bird. Larry
Larry
Bird
Bird
was
can
crazy.
defend.
Yeah, that's true. He could.
I mean,
My
I would say
Serbian brother.
they play at the same pace.
Yeah.
Larry
At the
Bird is
same
not that
place.
slow. Come on, man.
No, Larry Bird wasn't that fast either, bro. Don't do that. Larry
He
Bird
was quick. He was quick. He wasn't fast, but he was definitely quick.
quick and very high IQ. He knew exactly where he needed to be at the court. Like
Yeah.
that man was like Magic Johnson, but white.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry Bird was something else, bro. Like I don't even think Kevin Durant's. No, he's not better than Larry Bird. No, he's not. No. So that's what I think.
Hey,
No,
I mean,
Kevin
Larry
Durant.
Bird would not have gotten swept by the Celtics.
Yeah,
Larry Bird. Bruce said Larry Bird's better than LeBron.
He
He is better than LeBron.
I think he's a better basketball player. I think LeBron's a better athlete.
When was the last time we saw LeBron dribble?
What?
Tonight.
What are you talking about, Bruce?
He dribbled tonight.
Okay. When was the last time when was the last time we saw LeBron crossover?
Huh?
I mean, LeBron has no bag, so.
No, exactly. All he does is
handle, though. We're not gonna act like LeBron don't have a handle. Bro,
he ain't got
a
no
handle,
handle.
I don't know about that.
He has a handle. I don't think he has a handle, bro. Especially now.
You don't think?
I don't think he do.
No.
I mean, LeBron's not doing all the. I mean, he has. Okay, I'm not saying. Okay, I'll say this: Kawhi does have a better handle than LeBron. Yes.
I saw Kawhi put the ball between his leg. You know.
No, Kawhi is really a shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? Like Kawhi has a handle. Like we're not going to. Kawhi definitely has a better handle than LeBron, but LeBron does have some type of sort of handle. Like I'm not about to act like he doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
what's his go-to move?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
go to the basket and dunk.
You don't got a go-to move, man.
And they lay up.
LeBron, like I'm watching him right now, watching highlights. I'm watching the game replay of the Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, that dude just wants to have a head of steam to the basket going left or right, and he wants to post you up and do that turnaround jump shot. But he don't really have a go-to move. He don't really have that in his bag.
That turnaround jump shot is like the Draymond jump shot that I saw tonight.
He's funny, man. I mean, but I see what you mean though. Like LeBron, he doesn't have a go-to move, and Jordan already called him out. Like you just said, like he likes to. He has certain tendencies what he likes to do. Like I'm not saying he's predictable, but like you just said, he doesn't.
He is predictable. It's because there's nobody who's drinking the juice that he's drinking. You know, who can stop him.
Well, I ain't gonna say that. I think Giannis is, but I think Giannis does the same thing.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You don't think?
I think LeBron is more skilled than Giannis.
No, I'm talking about the juice.
The juice.
Giannis doing the juice too?
Bro, a lot of players are doing that you don't know about, man.
Giannis is eating Jollof.
Let me be honest. Kobe was doing it.
I don't know about that, bro.
You sure? Remember he went to
that's blasphemy.
Remember he went to Italy or whatever and came back.
Germany.
Whatever he went and came back. He did it too, bro.
That's the blood thing. Blood thing.
No, Kobe did it too, bro. I promise you he did. Kobe, I want to say Dwayne Wade. Like a lot of players
don't
did
say
it.
that on Ticket Channel. You'll be
allegedly.
Yeah, you do it on Ticket's channel, you'll be blocked for life.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah.
Ticket don't like many players. Ticket don't really like too many players, but Kobe, that dude, he has a picture of him in his house of him. Like,
oh my God,
that dude
not good.
Loves Kobe. Yeah, but he says it's because of Kobe always played through injuries. Like, Ticket's real big on, I guess you could say, like, not cheating the game.
Mm-hmm.
And he believes that Kobe never cheated the game. So,
except
I disagree. He cheated the game against the Suns when he refused to shoot.
He definitely did. A lot of people forget about that, Bruce. A lot of people forget about that.
I was pissed at him for that. I was like, dude,
bro. Like,
why are you not shooting the ball?
Kobe had a couple moments. He had his moment in 2004 against the Pistons where he did not pass Shaq the ball. Like, Kobe had his moments, man.
He was mad, man. He was like irritated. That's why he didn't shoot. He's like, y'all don't think I want to pass the ball? Well, I'm
Well,
not
do
going to
that
say
in
I'm going to
practice
shoot.
or something. Do that in practice, not in the game.
Yeah,
You're
that's
doing
true.
that to
You
your
can't
team.
do that in the game, man. That's like MJ might feel like that, but I ain't gonna lie. He's not doing that. MJ's gonna be like, we'll talk about this after the game, but the game's going on right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But nah, Kobe
That
was
was my
something
guy.
else.
That was my favorite player. Kobe's my
Kobe,
favorite player. Yeah, Kobe.
I don't blame y'all, man. He was a dog, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, speaking of like Kawhi's NBA career, I'm not saying it's like this, but y'all remember Brandon Roy? Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm not,
I was watching highlights of him the other day.
dude. Like, I'm not saying Kawhi's like him because he's accomplished more, but Brandon Roy could have been something else, man.
Yeah. I think Kobe said he was harder to guard than he said KD?
Something like that. No, you're right. He did
Yeah.
say that.
He
He
was
said
harder
he
to
was one of
guard
the
than
hardest players
KD.
to guard.
Yeah, man.
But if you watch him, like he did everything offensively. There was no holes, like mid range, fadeaway, three, rack, slam dunk. Brandon Roy was very talented, bro. But
Mm.
he had knee problems, right? Or
He was
something.
Yeah.
all right.
He had
Was all right.
degenerative knees.
Yeah, man. It's kind of like Kawhi. Like Kawhi actually, I mean, for what he's did, 2-time finals MVP, he's actually accomplished a lot. If he had bad
He
knees, like
underachieved. Underachieved.
I mean, yes and no. Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
But okay, so is it just one knee or is it both? Cause I get confused.
well, he did get the same knee injured twice, so I don't.
Yeah, I think it's one knee.
Yeah,
The same one.
So if it's just one knee, is it just they can make it work or they can actually do things to, I guess you could say, contemplate or compensate since it's only one knee.
We're talking about Kawhi, but Embiid has the same thing too. He missed a couple years before he started his NBA career. Then he missed like 2 years.
He missed
But
3, I think.
no,
but I
it
think
was
his
two.
knees is worse than
But
Kawhi, bro. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie to you.
Embiid is a big man, so I mean, big men
That's not
have
what? Come on, man. Big man's had a long career too.
in the
Yeah, but he
NBA.
has
There's a
way
lot
more
of big
weight.
men who had foot injuries and foot problems, like stuff
The
like that.
realest if it's both.
Every playoff, Embiid is injured.
Yeah, he
You said
got a knee sprain right now.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's always something with Embiid. It couldn't. Sometimes it's not a knee problem.
Now
Sometimes
that
it could be his
guy,
stamina.
his career ain't gonna last long.
Yeah,
So why isn't Stephen A. Smith saying that about him?
because
Be, It's the same
Cause
reason you said to me,
he
Bruce, a couple
plays.
hours ago. Go ahead.
Now I'm saying because he plays. That's why.
Because he plays.
Yeah.
How many games did Embiid play this year or last year?
Regular season or playoffs.
Regular season.
He played like probably 50, 58 games, 59 games.
damn, it's not a lot.
But bro, let's be real. Embiid had the same injury Kawhi has, and he played 7 games in the playoffs. Averaged 30 and 12.
We talking about this year?
No, I'm talking about 2021. He had a torn meniscus.
Did he?
Yeah.
But Kawhi's a little different though. He came back from a torn ACL and then had a torn. He kind of has to be cautious with that, bro. He can't just be like, I'm playing with that. Like he just came off surgery not too long ago.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, he can't just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play. He already played through it. He tried already.
Dude
He
had
played
31
amazing.
on, man. Like, man.
Yeah, I
man.
felt like he
Big
could have
boy
played,
shit.
but the medical staff just shut him down.
He would have been
Which
done
was
if he played,
smart.
bro.
Which
Kawhi
was
would have been.
smart.
He might have been. Yeah, his career might have been over.
Yeah.
Which was smart.
When
I have
Kawhi
to
is playing, don't touch people, man. Don't go into people's body. Just stay away. Fade away all the time. That's all you do.
Yeah, like
Yeah, no contact.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
bump him a little bit, foul.
Yeah, but I'm not questioning Kawhi's mentality no more. I'm pretty sure he's a dog, bro.
That's why I said I apologize to Kawhi. I said he was doing load management. You know, in the
It seemed
playoff.
like it, bro. But Paul George, I don't know what's going on with that guy. If I see this guy,
He's
Talk
doing the
about.
podcast, man. He's doing podcasts.
He said, I don't know what's going on with Paul George, man.
I mean, Draymond is doing podcasts, but he has Steph Curry to rely on, Klay Thompson.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't
Hey,
know, man.
what's good, the realist? What's good, man?
What's good, y'all?
What's
Man,
good, bro?
shit. Y'all up late, man. I just
Y'all up.
woke up. Damn.
Go back to
Yeah,
sleep, bro.
it's only 11 o'clock over here.
Shit, it's 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm out.
What y'all talking about, man? This Kawhi stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about Kawhi. We talking about the team. If they gonna bring players back, like what's your thoughts about this?
Yeah, they gonna like I said, they gonna bring Kawhi+Pg back. They may move off a couple of them Morris, Nick Batum, he probably gone. Well, I know Morris gone. I don't think Lou gone. Ty Lue not going nowhere. Russ coming back. Yeah, that's probably up in the air too. That's gonna really be on him if he want to come back for the money, for the low. But all this, man, I'm seeing all this. Kawhi should retire. I'm seeing Laker fans saying what the Clippers should do. I said this is funny, man. But man, like I say, Kawhi ain't gonna retire. Kawhi is not gonna have a long career.
Facts.
If you're a Kawhi fan, you just gotta put that in your mind already. He's not gonna have this long career due to his knees. And then, like I said, I think it's both knees because you really can't. When you got bad knees, it's more than like it's gonna be one because you're gonna just say if you got one bad knee, eventually the other one gonna start getting worse because you gonna have to kind of compensate for that bad knee anyway. So it's gonna be both knees. I think both of his knees is bad. And like I said, that's Stephen A. crap saying retire. Stephen A. he say stuff for shock value, man. So you really can't pay him. And I'm glad JJ Reddick called him out on that BS, man.
Facts. I seen that too.
That was very big. And and you seen Richard Jefferson. He also took a shot at him. Let him know, like, man,
Jay Williams.
Shit. Right, Jay Wood. It's just certain shit you say and you don't say. And then like I
they're in
said,
their feelings, bro. They're in their feelings.
Right, Stephen A. is he sell a lot of shit for shock value, man.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not gonna say all that, bro. I thought they was throwing it serious.
Yeah, you gonna tell him, man, he should retire?
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild, bro. Like that's wild.
And like you say, man, if my biggest thing is shit, hey, if you a fan of it, hey, don't rock with them, don't support them, don't buy the merchandise, don't that's really how you put an end to a lot of stuff, not to support the team. If that's what you want to do. But I think the Clippers gonna run it back with they 2 stars because they got 2 more years with them. Yeah, they got a player option not this year. Yeah, when that season starts back.
They're both that old, bro. They're both like 32.
Yeah, but
Kawhi's 31, PG's 32.
Yeah, that's like people are saying like break it up, but like where are they gonna go? Like where are they gonna get better?
They just talking shit. Like what's funny?
Man. They just mad right now, and I get it, man. Like it's like, man, you got the team, but your players is getting like we haven't seen it. Like Lou said it, he was like, I haven't lost a series with my team fully healthy. That's the problem. I haven't lost a series with my team fully healthy. So
yeah, man. We all know they're elite. We all know that they're elite, bro. Unless they get like a player like Pascal Siakam or something like that, which I do like him a lot. I think he needs to go somewhere. I don't know how they would go land that, but no, they don't need to get rid of Paul George or Kawhi, bro. Like that's just ridiculous.
Hey, you know where that rumor kind of started off though, when that they need to get rid of this guy, they need to break it up. You know, I've been noticing a lot of Laker fans been saying that shit, and I think it's a lot of it has to do with they're not gonna ever admit it, but I think a lot of them really know the Clippers are a bad matchup for them. They're kind of the only team that really gives them problems. So they want to try to break us up so they ain't got to deal with them no more.
No, that makes sense, bro.
I've been saying that all this. I've been on like Kareem shit. I've been saying that like, man, y'all just want to break them up because y'all fear them, man. That's really what it is. Y'all fear them. Y'all fear them. So you want to break them up
every time.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at the West, bro, like the Lakers, even though I don't think it's going to happen, they have a chance to beat pretty much anybody in the West because, you know, they got matchups all over the place. Like this Memphis series, they got the matchup inside, and then you got the, you know, the Warriors and the Kings. Even though I think the Warriors will beat them, they still got the matchup inside in the paint, and then Nuggets with AD and Jokic, you know, AD can match up with you. So they got the matchups to match up against them, but against us, they don't have the depth nor the talent, and you got Kawhi on the other side, bro. They just be like, yeah, might as well just break it up. Nah, we not breaking it up. We gonna run this back. We gonna get this championship next year. We gonna go into the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, and we gonna leave the crib. That's what's gonna happen.
Right,
trying to break us up, nigga.
Yeah, people are always quick to break up teams, but they don't have they don't know what the plan after that. Like you're gonna break it up, and then what? What are you gonna do after that?
And then my whole thing is too, which, you know, I'm just listening to people, you know. You breaking this up, right? You saying trade Kawhi. Let's be honest, man. How many true Clippers fans you ever really ran into? Not many. So it's like you saying trade Kawhi. If you're a Kawhi fan, you just gonna go go to the next team you go. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it don't make sense. You know, just people
they just say whatever.
Right, man. I'm like, yeah, man.
I can see if they flamed down the series, but the dude literally got injured. Like, what are you talking about? Like, people just talk.
Right.
Like, oh, trade.
And people, and here's go ahead, realist.
And I'm listening to Mookie stream, and you know, he talking about it's time to get off Kawhi. And I'm thinking like, Mookie, you're not a Clippers fan, man. If you trade Kawhi, you're not going to continue to root for the Clippers, man. I know you're not. So it's like, you know, what did you saying? Is you saying this because you know this is what's hot? This the hot take now for the moment to trade Kawhi? It's like, man, yes, I get it. You mad Kawhi injured.
Everybody uses facts.
Man, you gotta, I mean, either you're gonna stale your stocks on Kawhi or you're gonna ride with him, man. It is what it is. You're gonna say, hey, man, Kawhi ain't gonna do it. I gotta move off on him as the player that I'm rooting for, or you gonna stay with him, man. It is what it is at this point.
I mean, what it is a guy like Kawhi came back from a torn ACL, really, and he said this at the beginning of the year. It's like it's not a 1-year thing; it's a 2-year injury. So you can only expect him to have some, you know, hurdles in the first year after he told you that.
Right.
But even with that, he still was looking like the best player in the league. So why would I trade? This ain't like no Derrick Rose situation.
Literally,
this dude became a bench player and all. Like, dude, this dude seriously still, based off of how he plays, he's not, you know, a highly fast player. He don't have to use his legs a lot, so he can dominate from the post. He can dominate from the midi. He can make. He's a way of making his game effective. So you have him on your team, best player in the league. Why would I trade that? And who am I trading it for? So when you ask them that question, watch they be like, oh, well, that ain't my job. That's the GM. But you trying to make GM decisions. So, I mean, don't say something that you ain't got a plan for.
Facts. I agree with that, bro.
And my whole thing is, are you truly a Clippers fan, or is this just a Kawhi fan thing? Because if you're a Kawhi fan, you just gonna go to the next team he joined. So that
Yeah, that's
defeats the
true.
purpose, man. It's like, man, stop. If you're a real Clipper fan, I get it. Yeah. You tired of Kawhi and PG, you want them gone. Okay. I can respect that. But if you just a Kawhi fan, shit, you gonna sit back just like shit. I just sat back. You haven't heard me say shit trade Kawhi. Cause shit, I'm a big Kawhi fan. Cause more than likely,
me
whatever
too.
team you go to,
Me too.
I'm just gonna fight.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, bro. I'm not
I'm a
really a
Kawhi
Clippers
fan.
fan.
I came for the Clippers from Kawhi and PG. Like,
Right,
I'm
that's what I'm
not.
saying. So
Facts,
it's
bro.
like,
If you facts, bro.
Yeah, that's why I came. So, but you know what? I've actually grown on the Clippers because I like the team they have. I like
right,
the team they got. But it doesn't. First of all, the Clippers, and that's why they made this statement immediately after the game. Like they said, we're not getting off these two because you have to have something to draw fans to your new arena, and they not finna come to the games
exactly.
if they have a bunch of role players, bro.
It's
Like
not
that,
it's not good business.
it's
It's
bad
not good
business.
business, man. So that's why I'm like, man, these like really, and I get it. Like I said, this the hot take right now, and you're mad because Kawhi and PG both went. You can get we didn't even get to see nothing with
Right.
them. So
Nah, legit. It was people in their feelings, bro. It's part of
right,
basketball, bro. Just
y'all not, man. Y'all
injuries
not.
happen all the time, bro. So
Like I say, the Lakers. I'm just saying, man. All these Lakers string. Hey, who won tonight? Milwaukee or Miami?
Miami.
Miami.
Oh wow.
That's what I said too, bro.
Damn.
Jimmy Butler on one.
Jimmy Butler's MJ, bro. He is Michael Jordan right
Man,
now.
I know Tom, man. Damn.
That's what we was saying, bro. Like he's Michael Jordan, bro. If there's a Michael Jordan in the playoffs,
I ain't gonna
that's
say all that
probably
now. I ain't gonna say.
nah. He's that. I'm just
Hey,
saying. No, I'm saying mentality wise, bro. I'm
I
not saying he's MJ.
don't know.
But
I
the
don't know about.
mentality. Oh no, bro. If he averaged like 40 in the series, bro. I've got to give it to him. He's MJ, bro. He's MJ.
I was a big Bulls fan when D Rose and Jimmy man, he let us down in that era with D Rose. So that's
But
when
he
I
wasn't all that though, bro. He wasn't. He
I know,
was.
but he should have been. He should have. He should have been good, man, back then
I
in
feel
that
you, but
era.
it took Jimmy a minute to come to this point, bro. He's like what 31.
He's 30. Like he's 33, 34.
Yeah. Jimmy's kind of growing backwards. Like he's like a Kawhi type of player. They both really worked hard to get to where they were. It's not talent at all. It's straight reps and hard work. So
And
Jimmy
they
Butler,
they knocked off from Walker. Wow, man.
yeah, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, Milwaukee showed some. They got a lot of holes, bro. They got a lot of holes.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
I know Tone went nuts. He had a live stream, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh man.
Yeah, I gotta give him his props, bro. Because I told him, I said Bucks and 5, then Giannis went down.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna, man. Damn, man. He'll probably be on tomorrow. Well, yeah. Well, it's today, but I want, man. You gotta take your victory lap off some shit like that, man. You gotta. That's when you talk your shit. When your team, you gotta talk your shit, man.
Yeah, bro. But
Tone got to talk his shit for that one, man.
Yeah, but the Bucks let one man beat them, bro. I'm still on that. They didn't double Jimmy. They just kept single covering him. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, what the fuck?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. I don't know what their defense was terrible on Jimmy, bro. Oh my god,
But I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm waiting on somebody to knock off the Suns and the Lakers.
Nuggets. Nuggets in Memphis.
See, they talking too much shit. So I'm just sitting back. I'm sitting back in the cut. You know, I'm sitting back in the cut, like, yeah, okay. And like I say, the homie Kareem, I told him like, Kareem, man, calm down. Like I say, just chill. I'd rather you talk your shit once y'all made it or win the championship. See what I'm saying? But y'all talking shit after the Clippers got put out. It's like, man, you know, it's kind of backwards, BJ, because they always say we worry about the Lakers, but what they doing right now? What is they doing right now? They worry about the Clippers. Oh, the Clippers lost.
Which is weird. It's weird to me because they apparently don't care about the Clippers, but they always got something to say.
Right.
So,
yeah, man. Hey, BJ, man, I'm about to bounce, man. Shit, go get me something to eat, man. But
you said
yeah,
it's late. You said it's late, but you gonna get something to eat.
Man, I just woke up, shit, man. I'm about to, man. Just woke up, man. Shit.
Where you at?
I'm in Chicago.
Oh, you in the Midi? You in the Midwest?
Yeah, man. Illinois, man. Like I say, but no, BJ, man. I don't. Man, we gonna run it back, man. Man, it's just damn, man. We gonna need some luck, man.
I think next
it's
year will be
crazy,
the year,
BJ.
bro.
We got the team, man. We got the team to do it. It's like, damn, we need some luck, man. We really need some luck on our side, too.
Yeah. Next year will be the year, bro. I know people get tired of hearing it, but next year will be the year because I just think the momentum will be on our side, bro. I think we'll have it.
So do you think out of the new players that we acquired, you know, after the All-Star, well, you know, at trade and deadline, how many of them you think we keeping? You think we keeping EG?
I would get off of EG, but I think the Clippers, they have a relationship with him. So you never know. But I think we have too many guards. And I think with the guys we bringing up with Coffee and Boston, we got to find a place for them. So if that means get off of EG, if that means getting off of the Batum, if that means getting off of Marcus Morris, then, you know, I'm all for it.
So you think Batum gone too?
I mean,
because I know Morris probably gone. I know Morris. No, he gone.
Yeah, Morris is gone, bro. He don't bring enough value, so he has to leave, bro. And Batum, like I said, we have to get younger, bro. Got to get younger. So Batum is, you know, kind of older, so he don't need to be playing heavy minutes.
Do you think that we keeping Rocco?
I would like to keep Rocco, but I don't know if Tyloo gonna play him. So,
Rocco may want to leave himself, man. Like, man, trade me. I know, man. I might grab something to eat, man. Go listen to this Tone. Damn, man. Oh man, boy. See what happened when you sleep, BJ, man. You miss out on a lot of shit.
That's why we up late, brother.
All right, BJ, man.
All right, man. All right, y'all. So that was last part of the stream, man. LA Clipper Talk, final LA Clipper Talk of the season. We will be continuously in the off season with some more news and breaking news and updates if it comes to be, but just keeping y'all updated, man. And hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. Go to our Cash App right there on the top of the ticker, $ BJ Matthews, PayPal at Project Masters. So yeah, man. We will see y'all on the next stream, man. And yeah, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up. Peace out of here like swim well.